That doesn't sound like the Choy of cooking.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of Barbados. I know, I'm back so soon. I wouldn't even give you all a chance to miss me. But I thought it was really important to jump on here and just talk a little bit more about the relationship between Chef Roy Choy and Meghan Markle on her cooking show. I noticed something that really upset me. Now, for those of you who don't know, Chef Roy Choy is a really big deal. And I think that Netflix has done a disservice to Roy Choy by putting him in this collab with Meghan Markle. I understand that you signed contracts with Netflix and they say, you know, if ever we need you to collaborate with other talent on our platform, you should do so. The key word here is talent. I'm sure that Chef Roy Choy signed all his contracts and his life away thinking that if ever he had to do such a thing as collab, it would be with someone else who had worked just as hard as him. Why would Netflix think that Meghan Markle is fit to breathe the same air as Chef Roy Choy? Chef Roy Choy is a Korean-American chef. He comes from a very hardworking family who tried their hand at several different businesses that were all successful to the point where they could elevate their family.
I've always loved taking something pretty ordinary and elevating it.
Let's go.
From living in quite bad neighborhoods in California and up to a comfortable life. Chef Roy Choy himself had to work very hard in a food truck business. I mean, as if being a chef wasn't hard enough, being a food truck chef. But one of the biggest differences between Chef Choy and Meghan Markle is that Chef Choy was one of the first people to use social media to make his business a success. Social media. The thing that Meghan Markle is so against, that she started the Parents Network to keep people off of social media, and social media is a bully, and social media is a... Chef Choy, with his Kogi Korean barbecue trucks, after several weeks of parking in different locations and not getting any customers, Kogi began going to clubs and giving free samples to bouncers. They enjoyed them and spread the word. That's really good marketing, something Meghan Markle knows nothing about. Kogi's subsequent use of Twitter to announce its location led to considerable buzz on social networking services, leading Newsweek to proclaim Kogi America's first viral eatery. And it created a frenzy of people kind of like Pokemon Go, finding out where the truck was in California and tweeting it out. This is what made him a success. Why would they think that him and Meghan have anything in common? And then just to add insult to injury, to give this man a script whereby he has to say, we have a lot in common, you and me, Meghan. Like, this man did not want to say those words. He's telling a Nepo baby who was given opportunities that she failed at, who then married a prince, which gave her all kinds of opportunities she didn't deserve, and she's failed at every single one of them too. But I think this interaction tells us a lot about why Meghan Markle has failed so hard. So let's have a look at it, shall we?
And the best thing about Koreatown, you could go to all ages clubs and karaoke bars.
I was part of dance crews.
Okay, so her tokenizing Koreatown, which by the way was part of the LA riots, and didn't Meghan Markle say that she was also part of the LA riots and she was so scared?
I remember the curfew and I remember rushing back home, and on that drive home seeing ash fall from the sky and smelling the smoke and seeing the smoke billow out of buildings and seeing people run out of buildings carrying bags and looting. And I remember seeing men in the back of a van just holding guns and rifles. And I remember pulling up to the house and seeing the tree that had always been there completely charred.
If she was really part of that neighborhood, then she would have a little bit more to say about it than that it's just about karaoke. She's actually racist, guys. No, a lot of people are saying that. She's just stereotyping this culture, which is why archetypes never worked, by the way, because every single woman she had on that show, she made them out to be more of a stereotype than they were even thought to be before they came on archetypes. Because she herself is an ignoramus. She doesn't care about anything. She doesn't care about people's culture. She doesn't care about people's feelings. She only cares about material things and getting them and gimme and me and grabbing stuff. That's all she cares about. Like, she's so obsessed with stuff, not people. And the fact that they're making people talk about her, oh, we're so relatable, Meghan, with you. You're relatable. is a lie. And by the way, it was also a lie that she was in Koreatown, because she wasn't. She just tells a lot of lies.
All that stuff.
You
know?
were?
Yeah.
No one.
You were? Don't you do your research? If you did your research on Chef Choy, you would have seen that he was quite a rebel in his youth. He was into all kinds of things and he overcame those things. Do your research on your guests.
Talks about all the dances that were such a big deal. Not the actual dance,
Like
but the
the Roger
dances.
Rabbit
The
era?
Roger Rabbit and the Kid and Play. And it was just so much fun.
So he was part of dance crews and so on. So he knew about this hip hop dance. And she was like, oh, it's just so much fun. What are you talking about, Meghan? You never did that. Stop it. Let's talk about the Roger Rabbit and the Kid and Play. The Roger Rabbit dance became popular in the early 1990s. It's a hip hop dance that imitates the movements of the cartoon rabbit from the 1988 film Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And 6 and 7 and 8. Nice. I'll show you from the side. 6, 7, 8 and 1
and
2.
Oh, it's like the Running Man.
3, 4.
Looks
I'm
like the Running
kicking
Man.
back.
Okay. And what about the Kid and Play? The Kid and Play dance, also known as the Kid and Play kick step or the Funky Charleston, was popular in the 1990s. The dance was featured in the 1990 movie House Party. So here we go. We're going to tokenize the black people too. Meghan Markle was never doing any of this stuff. You know that, right? She would not have been caught dead in one of these black people house parties. Let's get real. But in one little segment, she has now managed to tokenize two completely different cultures. The Korean culture and the black American hip hop culture. She seems like she's the racist.
But you and I are so similar.
She's like, that's exactly what you're supposed to say. Why they make the man say that? You can see that he's just like, yeah, this is what I have to do.
You and I are like, we should have met a long time ago.
No, she doesn't want to have met you. You're staff to her. And also, I know you did not want to meet her a long time ago or now time, because we have all seen Meghan Markle. Nobody wanted to be around her, ever. The fingering of the food is, she's so handsy.
Do you listen to music when you're cooking?
I do. I listen to a lot of lyrical hip hop, jazz, sometimes speed metal, death metal.
What happened? Wait, what happened? She's like, did you just say? The man had a lot of rebellious behavior in his youth. He likes that stuff. And look at how successful he is. Don't you ever look at him like that. Meghan missed the mark, Markle.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
What's speed metal?
It's just like dark.
She looks like she's about to have a seizure. Dark? Dark like black? Like black people? It's not, but I just don't know why she's acting so crazy.
That doesn't sound like the Choy of cooking.
Yeah, but, we all have different...
Wait, what did she just say? Hold up. Come again.
That doesn't sound like the Choy of cooking.
Yeah, but,
Okay, you see how she looks off screen to somebody? Because she knows she's being a bitch. So she's looking off screen for validation. That's how she bullies people. She knows she's bullying them. Let's look again.
That doesn't sound like the Choy of cooking.
Yeah, but, we...
She's looking for somebody to laugh along with her at this man for liking this type of music. At this point, Chef Choy is just holding his head down and cutting up that whatever it is, because we're not even actually seeing what he's doing. It's all about Meghan's facial expressions, which make her look like a bit... Look, I wonder if Netflix is not doing this on purpose, huh?
We all have different sides to who we are.
That's true. Multifaceted folks. That's what we are.
That's not what you are. You are a one-trick pony, meaning your trick is no talent.
It's good for when you're butchering. So I cut these into square.
I can't believe you just said that. Dark metal and butchering. Oh, clutch my pearls. Meghan, you've been on yachts. Listen, girl. This is what it is, though. She really is trying to shy away from her actual history because it's actually coming out more and more as time goes on. It's almost like she had to do a show like this for damage control, because as mainstream media is catching up with us out here on YouTube who have been doing the digging, she's looking like extremely ratchet, and she's trying to do this whole Duchess thing. So she needed a platform to show how classy she is and how richy she is. And then they just put in the cringiest outro that they could possibly find, because I think they're trying to destroy her secretly. I think they're saying, we've had enough of her. There's literally nothing else we can do with her. And even what we've done, we know it's a failure because we've been in this business like we're actually Netflix. So we must know at this point that this is going to be a failure. So I think they have decided that they're going to make her as cringe as possible and show all of it. And then when it comes back with the low numbers and all of the negative comments, they can at least say to her, guess what? Deal over. Please, we've tried everything. Go in peace and serve the Lord. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Put down in the comments, please. What do you think about this interaction? Did it really creep you out? Did you feel secondhand embarrassment like I did? Or how did you feel about it? As we prepare for March 4th, get your popcorn ready. It's going to be amazing. I actually had to renew my Netflix subscription because I'm doing it for you. And so I was like, I wonder if Netflix is going to ban me because they probably think I'm going to trash them. But I'm not. I understand what you're doing, Netflix. I understand you spend a lot of money. Business is business. Yeah, it's going to be crap. I know that. But anyway, thank you for accepting my subscription. See you March 4th. Love you guys. Bye.